Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's a great day for hay, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Our alfalfa crop that we planted just down south is ready to go, and I've just spent the entire morning so far. It's about 9:15 in game, and I spent just about the entire day so far replacing knives and fingers on this thing. So, she should be good to go. I haven't used this header yet on this. Last time we had this thing out, we were using the disc bind with the conditioner on the alfalfa that was across the street. That is now in flax. So today we're going to be straight cutting it with this swather, and then we'll take the old Kubota baler out and we'll wrap some silage bales. So without further ado, time's a wasting. Let's get cutting. Now we do have about a half a mile of road that we have to travel down on this. There are no back roads that I can rip this thing down, so we're gonna have to go down the highway. So we're gonna see how many angry drivers we can make. Because this thing takes up the entire road. But I'm gonna jump cut and we'll see you down there. Made it over to the field. I'm just gonna dip over onto the grass here and see how many cars we collect. There was 1, 2, and here comes the 3rd. So we didn't do too bad on that. Just gonna get this thing ready. We're gonna set up the GPS here. Bring up the HUD so I can see that. Oh, look at that. We are ready to go. All right. So the plan with this is I'm not going to tet it. I'm just going to leave it just straight cut like this. We're going to bale it, wrap it, turn it into silage. We'll let that ferment, and then over the winter, when prices are the highest, we'll turn around and sell that. Just get the cruise control set up, and boom, there we go. Now we just sit back and relax. Guess I can turn the hazards off too. So, one thing that I've found is it seems like the alfalfa might be bugged on this map. So I don't know if it is going to regrow, so we'll use this as an experiment. Now we did let the previous crop across the street from the house, we did let that go and try and regrow that, and it did not. So I don't know if that's a bug with pre-existing crops, because I seeded this myself, so we'll see if that has any effect. I doubt it, but we'll give her the old college try and see what's up, and we'll go from there. Now when we get to the end here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of lateral cuts here, just to save effort with the baler. So I'm going to stop here. See the GPS pop up. Now I'm using VCA, not using the standard GPS. So hopefully I can get this to line up nicely here. All right, go into this. We need to set. Where's my 90 degrees? On. Track this over. All right. There we go. I forgot to actually engage it, so I have a little bit of a wobble there with the baler, but that's okay. Now this is first cut, so she's going to be a little tough. Hopefully I can get a second cut, maybe a third cut, depending on what the seasons are like on this map. But hey, that's half the fun, isn't it? Alright, we'll see you with a little bit of progress. So, as I've been sitting here, just finishing up these last few rows, I figured I'd actually do a calculation, see how many acres per hour the swather is versus the new combine. Swather, turns out, it's right around 29 acres an hour, and that's assuming it's running flat out. Of course, it's not taking time for, going around stuff, stopping, turning around, that kind of stuff. The combine figures out the 40-foot header running at 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour. It's out to 26 acres per hour. So the swather is actually faster than the combine in acres per hour and in just flat out cut speed. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Now I am leaving like one little chicken strip here in the middle. Kind of debating leaving it. At the same time, I've been kind of hemorrhaging money at the seams. So need to get everything we can, so I think I'm gonna cut that as well. And I thought about trimming up the edges of the place here and hitting down with the swather and just baling that in with the rest of it, but nah. I think I'm good. And we'll just hand cut this last one, just for fun. There we go. Field is cut. And yeah, it looks like the math is good. That was under an hour to cut that. So, we'll rip this thing back home at the speed of swather. And I will, I'll get the baler ready and we'll see you at the shop. Alright, that's probably enough sitting around. We're into the afternoon here. It's gone 4:15. We should probably get that baling done sometime today, I would imagine. Now, one thing I'm noticing as I'm walking around here, I could probably use another mow. And it looks like across the street, looks like the field edges could probably get another touch before the county gets too excited. Alright, looks like we are ready to go here. We've given everything a good solid look over here. For the baler, she's in tip-top shape. We've refilled the wrap on the back. We've got plenty of just regular wrap on the inside here, the net wrap. Tractor's got enough fuel. Everything looks good. Let's go make some stinky bales. Alright, and that is the last of that. Hop down here, give it a quick check. It's still good. It's not enough that it's going to let me kick it out yet, so I'll have to find a way to get that 1,600 and some liters out of there. But shut that, hold up the back, and run this thing home. Now, I don't have any bales that need to be picked up right now. All of the bales are in a pretty good location. So I think I'm just going to let them sit for the night. Another car. Yeah, there's another car. Who am I kidding? There's always another car. Alright, so we are rolling down the highway here. We've got the trailer hooked up. We're going to go pick up a new piece of equipment that has finally arrived. On my way home in the old Magnum there, I took a phone call from the dealership. They close at 5:30, so we're kind of in a bit of a time crunch here. It is 5:08. My snow pusher that I had ordered when I bought my new Bobcat has finally arrived. I'm going to go pick that up. Completely out of season, but you know what? Better to have it early than to have it late. So this is an 8-section pusher, and the interesting thing about these, bring up here real quick, each one of these sections moves independent. That's kind of hard to show you, so let's hop in the skid steer here. Tip off the trailer mover because we definitely don't need that for this. There you go, put that back where we found it. Make sure this is latched down. Let's go take this thing home. Okay, so now that we've got this off the trailer, let's kind of show you guys how the system works. See, when it's down on the ground, I can get everything to flex, and you see how the wings on the side, they flex with it. But as this is moving across the ground, and pretend we're pushing snow. Of course, this yard is a horrible example of this because the yard is so smooth. It should, as I bring it up and over the edge of the concrete here. There you go, you see a little bit of movement there. Edge of the yard here's a little bit rougher, you can see the pieces kind of articulating. It's kind of just a really interesting system, because for being as wide as it is, it has a very consistent path, or very consistent working path. This might be a good spot. Anyway, I've overshot parking area. It's a really neat idea. Not terribly expensive. Yeah, no, that Bobcat's friggin' awesome. I love this thing. And that snow pusher is going to be so great. You see how much wider it is than even the snow bucket. So I can just switch between the two as I need. If I need to load snow anywhere or carry it anywhere, I can just use the snow bucket. For the most part, I think I'll just be pushing it out of the way, making paths and whatnot. This is just the perfect answer to that. Gotta get used to where the triggers are in this place. But there we go. Alright, and then pending anything else, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. We actually got a lot done today. We got a full 20 acres, well, 19.96 to be specific. We got, we'll call it 20. We got 20 acres cut and baled, so that's good. We got about 40 bales. I think the end of the day, I think we rounded out to 41 bales of silage on the way, so that should be good. And if we take a peek at when can we sell this, because I have another 20 some bales. This is going to be alfalfa fermented. There it is. North Valley bales. So come January, February, somewhere in that range, we'll sell that off. So that should be a tidy little profit. Trying to remember, is there a calculator built in here? No, that's Satisfactory I'm thinking of that has the calculator built. Bear with me one moment. Okay, let's try and do a rough figure here. So if we have, I guess we should find out exactly how many bales we have, shouldn't we? Okay, so we are showing 35 bales on this last round. We need to add 6 to that. 35 plus 6, 41. Run over to the corner here because this is the same stuff. The bales do we have on this trailer? 23. Okay. So bring this back. 41 plus 23, 64 times 3,500 equals. Nope. 64. 64 times 3,500. That's how many liters we have. We divide that by 1,000 and multiply that by 534, which was the best sell price. We're looking at about 120 grand. Not bad. That is just the alfalfa. Let's verify 547, I think is what I put in there. Let's see, 534. No, go 24 times 547, which is the correct. So it's over 120 grand. 122.5. Will be totally okay for the year on just the alfalfa. Now that's not taken into account. We have many acres of good wheat. Expecting not so good wheat. 70%. Why are we losing out here? I don't have any weeds in here. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll find out how many bushels she goes at the end of it. I got a little bit of weeds here. I missed a spot. That's okay. Very small spot, and then there's a kind of a stripe almost right behind the house. Kind of too late to deal with that now, so just let her ride. But yeah, we've got all that wheat. We've got all that flax that'll be ready to go soon too. We check the crop calendar. Wheat should go August, possibly September. And we go down here to the bottom. Flax will probably be ready to go by September. And if I look out my window in real life, my flax is just about ready to go. And it is September 1st. So crop calendar on the game is pretty right on. And I do also already have my wheat mostly off. So we're looking good there. Looking good there. We're looking good in real life, and we're looking good in game as well. So all of that is taken care of. I should probably unhook the truck from the trailer, but I think I can just leave it there. I won't be in my own way, I don't think. We'll get the old case. You know what? We might just leave it on the baler, because I think the next time we use it, we'll be picking up straw swath out of the main field here, and I don't know if I'm gonna swath the flax or not. Might. What's a flax bale worth? Flax straw. Not much. It's actually worth less than standard straw. Yeah, I think we'll just leave the flax behind. Still debating whether I wanna do straw bales or not. Think about it. I'm not sold on it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want. You think I should? I think I probably should. I don't know if I want to, though. That's a lot of extra work. How many acres are we looking at? Where's my field? 5 acres. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to deal with that, you know? This would be a better idea. I can tell. This gives it to me in hectares. Nobody uses hectares. Why is this game so limiting? Give me acres. Give me bushels. Anyway, bushels and tons. Give me acres. It's really all I need. Be nice to switch to gallons. I mean, I'm Canadian. We don't use the metric system in Canada much. it's metric is kind of secondary here because we're so close to the excited states. But anyway, I think before I keep waffling on, I think we're just gonna end the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.